Live. Good morning, everybody. My hoodie's all tangled up on me. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday morning. I spelled Thursday wrong.
Did you?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Funny.
But wow,
oops,
that was rough. Tina McNeil in the house. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of Bloom and Cheese and what's going on. Hitchhiking Bones. What's going on? Welcome in, Candy Norris in the house. Sandy Norris. Candy Norris is also
Candy
fun.
Norris. You can combine a few.
Yeah. JLB Nerdy in the house. Hey, JLB Nerdy. Thank you for your message yesterday. You made my day. I love him.
Your mama's in the house.
My mom in the house.
Morning.
Thanks for being here, Mama. What's going on to everybody? Welcome in. It's Thursday morning, 9 o'clock here in Texas.
It is.
I see a pile of stuff in your hands.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a video on this, but this is going to be even better. I'm excited about this.
We got mail.
We did get mail, and we got the Blue Angels, and we had a busy day yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Good day. I don't know how it's feeling for everybody out there, but for here, it's feeling for me. I don't even know how it's feeling for you. For me, it's feeling more and more normal, maybe the new normal, but busy in a different way.
Yeah.
Busy doing things that wouldn't have made me feel busy before, probably, but I see you want to talk about this. So you want me to preamble it, or do you want me to shut up? Okay. So can you turn on the light right there? The main light is not on, and it looks weird to me, and I don't know if they can tell, but I can tell. So we made a purchase with a friend. So we run a resale shop. A lot of people already know this. Yeah. You saw the Blue Angels. We saw the Blue Angels fly over our dang head. It was awesome. What? I have a blue wrench. You've had a blue wrench, haven't you? I think you've had a blue wrench for a while.
Surprise.
I think they've had it for a while. Yeah, I haven't added anybody in like 2 weeks. You've had it for a while. Anyway, so we run a resale shop, and our resale shop has customers come into it, and obviously we have staff who work there. And one of the conditions, precursors, whatever the right word is, but we actually made the order before that, but it doesn't matter. The thing to reopen would be we would need to have face masks, not only for our staff, but for customers. And so our good friend made these. Let's leave that for the end. Let's show them how awesome these are.
Yeah.
And then I'll shut up, and then I'll tell you who they are. And again, I'm going to do a video on it. It'll probably come out tomorrow or Saturday, honestly. But
so these are cool because these are masks that they're different than the ones I've seen.
Look at Tina, whatever. Hi, Mar. What's going on? Good morning to you. Good morning to my friend Barbara. What's going on? Tina McNeil says, thank you, Paul, for getting the mail. I don't even know where I couldn't. Oh, I do know where the mail is. Never mind. But it took me a minute to even know where the mail goes. Life of Danny in the house. Welcome in, my friend. What's going on?
So these masks are really cool because they loop over your head, and that part goes around your neck. You pull it up onto your face, you adjust it, and then you tie it to the back of your head. But what's cool is they're Disney. So this is one. We have a Frozen, and then Star Wars.
Higher.
So fun.
Higher. See that's covered. There you go.
There we go. And another Star Wars. We have 3 actually Star Wars ones. But I have to show you all the fun fabrics because these are super cool. This one. So this is one of my favorites.
Thank you.
Like, it matches our dog. Our dog was named after the Coco movie. And so that's Coco. We have 2 of those. Our staff doesn't know that they're.
We're driving in today.
Yeah,
so if any of our employees are watching, look away.
Yeah. No, they can watch, but they can decide which one they want. There's a Mickey. And this one's super fun too. We have Toy Story. There's Toy Story.
They are awesome, right, Barb? I love them.
And then if you're a mini fan, you can go for the polka dots. And then we have 3
they are fun.
Different Avengers, and some have like Iron Man on the front. Others you can see more Wolverine. Those are super cool. And then this one, Reagan really likes this one. She picked the very first Frozen one, but she was thinking about this one. Whoop, it's Olaf.
That's a fun one.
So that's really cool.
I love them too. I do.
I'm so excited. But the most exciting thing for me was she added a little bit of Disney magic to my box. And look at here. This got some glare. It's my favorite tree. I love it. From the Tiki Room.
It's from my favorite place at the Marketplace Co-op in Disney Springs, Wonderground Gallery. I really could go all the way to Orlando just for Wonderground Gallery.
Yeah, that's
Wonderground Gallery. Did I say that right? They are really neat, right? Hey, resort budgeting, what's going on? Hey, I did send you the link. I was running around. We're going to talk about that in a minute all day. So I didn't see your email until I got back. I hope you got it by now, but sorry. Took a while to get you. I think
Are we saying who made these for us?
Yeah, are you done? Did you show them all?
Yeah, and then we had a really awesome little card.
Hey, Mikey, my favorite Jets fan. So our good friend Kelly from the Mickey Bunch made these. Now I know a lot of people. Reagan gets second dibs after Peyton, right? I think Paula got first dibs actually. But
no, I didn't pick. They picked already. Peyton took Star Wars. Reagan took one of the Frozens.
So Kelly from the Mickey Bunch is the one making these. And I know a lot of people are making these. These are great. They come with a slot that you can put a filter on inside, so they can get even. Look at the. I don't want to get all techie and I'm certainly not a doctor, but cloth does one level of protection, and then the filter does another, and there's a slot in there for a filter, which I think is spectacular.
Yeah.
Excuse me, got the hiccups and the burps here all of a sudden. Regardless, I think they're great. And our friend, the Mickey Bunch, who is my co-host on Friday night, so tomorrow night we'll be live here on this channel. So if you don't know her yet, you should know her. But if you don't know her yet, just come to my show tomorrow night and you can connect with her. If you want her email me. My email is dolewhipdad@gmail.com. Again, dolewhipdad@gmail.com for the channel, and I can get you in touch with her if you want to buy some for you, your family. I know they're everywhere on Etsy right now, but this is supporting a friend and supporting my coworkers or my employees at the same time. How could I not, right?
Right.
And honestly, I went. Now this is 2 weeks ago, so I don't know how the world has changed since then. I went online and I looked all over the place for them, and these were very competitively priced. Yeah, you can use a coffee filter. I saw that somewhere. I don't. Yeah. I mean, again, it's. Well, I don't want to talk about that too much, but yeah, I think it's great, and I think it's fun, and I love Disney, so I would highly recommend you check out Kelly from the Mickey Bunch if you want your stash. Why not? Again, so we get to drive down when this show's over. We're going to drive down to our employees. We're going to do the things that we're doing, which is really very politician. Hey, how are you doing? Kind of stuff lately, really, which is weird because we're still not allowed. The store can still only have 10 people in it, and so anyway, it is what it is.
I think the capacity is 25 now. 25%.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did they up it?
Yeah.
When?
Like a week ago.
I feel like I should know that. I think you're wrong.
Stores can have 25% of your capacity.
That is not different than what I'm saying. 10 people total in the room.
That's totally different.
Okay, well, we'll talk about this offline. Yeah, Mar, I don't think very long, honestly, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, it'll be a thing that I'll have a memory of for this time. But we're going to go down to our staff and let them pick out one or two each and whatever they want to do.
So they can have them.
It's fun and silly. We'll probably take a picture for the local Facebook or whatever. I don't know if they want to.
Oh, we'll send them to Kelly.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought we'd take some for the chamber, who sent us a nice check. I have a friend who is a costume designer who made us a few. They're really neat. Mark has a camel one. Yeah, camel ones. I've seen a bunch of camel ones out here in Texas. So that's going to be our main thing for the day. Really, on these days, it's such a car day. We drive. Hey, Gonzo, what's going on, my man? We drive all to the office, which is generally an hour. It's probably about 45 minutes now because nobody's been on the road, although last time there was.
Yeah.
And then we hang out for about 45 minutes.
Talk to them, get mail, get deposits, take some pictures of things that need to be posted.
And then we drive another hour to sit in a line at the bank for an hour. So this is the best part of my day.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now. Oh, good resort. Good.
Sit in the car.
The sit in the car at the Chase Bank line has gotten to be pretty silly.
It's insane.
It's insane.
It takes.
It's insane. But I'm not complaining. They're doing good work. They got 4 rows of people, and how fast can they possibly do all that banking?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm not complaining. Myers and the Mouse in the house. Pretty sure Myers and the Mouse in the house is going all live right after the show. I don't know that for a fact, but I think so. So check them out. Yeah, thanks, Resort Budgeting. Hit the like button and all those. It's Gonzo again. Oh, thank you, Gonzo. Where did my phone go? Did someone?
Myers and the Mouse says they're listening while researching homeschool options.
Abeka.
Awesome.
Abeka.
There's so much more than Abeka, though. There's so much more.
I know a homeschooling expert.
You could message me on Instagram or
who we're talking to, Mama, right?
Email. Mm-hmm.
So part of our After School America program, we support a homeschooling co-op. We're happy to support more. We put it in our 5-year strategic plan 2 years ago now, I guess. I don't even know. And we're helping one right now, and we by we I mean her.
Our own kids. So I mean. I don't usually pick one.
Well, Mike in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Curriculum across the board because my kids every personality is different. Honestly, every kid has different likes and stuff and different learning styles. So that's the beauty of homeschooling is you can pick and choose. Like you can use a Becca math, and then you can, for another one kid, and then another child, it's math UC, because that child has to move the whole time.
I don't like it when I see math.
I mean, different reading programs, you can mix it up as much as you want.
She is an expert. No joke, she's an expert at this.
Alpha and Omega has life packs. If you're looking for something
Alpha and Omega, I like. Hey,
gonna
Alyssa,
cover everything, but you don't have to do a ton of lesson plans.
I vote for that.
It's like one little booklet a month, and you go through it with them. They also have online. I mean, there's so much. There's just, you can customize all you want, and that is the beauty of.
I'm having trouble feeling empathy in general in life, but in reality, in this current reality of, oh, it's so hard to be a parent. I mean, a teacher. I don't know. It bugs me. I know I probably pissed off everybody right now, but listen, Khan Academy is a thing. KHAN Academy. For those of you who want to do nothing but have your kid learn from brilliant people, Khan Academy.
Okay. Yes, but the reason why it seems so hard for the parents that are doing it is because they're not picking, and they're not lesson planning, and they're given all this busy work.
Yes.
And here you go. True. These are the hours you have to get in.
That's not homeschooling.
Get this done. That is not homeschooling.
You know, that's a really good point. What people are calling homeschooling right now is not homeschooling.
Right. You're making your kids sit still at a computer and you're logging time. That is not homeschooling.
Here's my advice, and she can dive in. She does know more about this than me, okay? But I'm right, and she can tell me I am when I'm done here. If your kid is having trouble, have him, I'm not saying that to be sexist, but especially for the hims, run around outside for 20 minutes. It works for the girls too, but especially for the dudes.
My girls ran a lot.
Run around outside. Don't, you need to sit down. That is not what you need to say. Go run around outside. Go play. They can't run away. They're in the backyard. Where are they going to go? Now, everybody has different things. Maybe you got an apartment. I don't know. It depends on where you live. But get sweaty, put on deodorant, and then sit back down. Don't tell them to quiet down. Get sweaty, right? Homeschooling, by the way, what we do for homeschooling is not what the world's doing for homeschooling right now. Homeschooling right now is schools telling the teachers to send a bunch of stuff home to stress out the parents. So, oh my gosh, you really can't wait for school to come back. Barbara, tell me if I'm wrong. I look at it, I'm reading.
The teachers are required to have so much stuff in. Like you're having to get stuff documented, and that's.
But let's not pretend like that's homeschooling. That's schooling at home.
Yeah.
They're not even close to relevant. But if you need help, if you're worried about keeping your teachers and your schools happy, I got no advice for you. I don't even care. If you're worried about teaching your kid how to spell or do math or whatever, there's plenty of resources out there, including us. But Khan Academy. If I was a single dad and I had no freaking idea what I was doing and how to do it, I would say, I just signed you up for Khan Academy, KHAN Academy.
Well, I mean, that Khan Academy is awesome for older kids.
Khan Academy is awesome for everybody.
For your first grader and your second grader, they're not going to sit at a computer. They have to be outside. You've got to be teaching them letters while they're digging in the dirt.
But I do think that the world is pretending like homeschooling right now is do what the teacher sends home and call that homeschooling.
Right. It's just they're doing school at home.
All right, I think I missed a whole lot of comments on there.
I haven't been able to watch it.
That's all right. It's funny, right? It is funny. Don't ask Michelle Duggar for homeschool info. I know that name. I don't know who that is.
The Duggars, the 20-something kids and counting.
Aren't they? I thought they had the last name Bates.
No, their friends are Bates.
I don't know about that. Okay. It's funny, right? Mama Mouse, blah, 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 blah. Everybody saying hi. Not in our district. I'd love to hear about yours, Barbara. One of my daughters is a public school teacher. Question, homeschool options work for senior year. My kid is going his senior year, and someone told me seniors, there is no homeschool option. True or false? I guarantee that's false. I don't know. Your local school district may be trying to make it hard for you guys because that's what school districts do. Was that my outside voice? It was. Alyssa Stenberg in the house.
I mean, you have to look at your state's rules. Like,
what's the goal? Is the goal to get a diploma? Then do what the school says. If you're trying to teach a kid a thing, I mean, there's many ways to do it. If you're trying to get the diploma, do what they say.
Like when we were in California, there's a lot of rules. Like you have to file as a private school with the Department of Education. They have to have your address. There's just a lot more. And then in Texas, it's pretty much, homeschool your kids. Go for it. So you just have to see to make sure you're following rules and all that stuff. But
Resort Budgeting says, did you catch Josh and Jenna on all the Disney streamers? I was like, no, I was watching The Last Dance last night. I took, after we got back, I did some work, and then the evening I took a break. I didn't watch anything. I didn't watch This and That, which I usually do. I was unaware of. No, I have no idea. But it sounds cool. I love them. Great idea. Hard to teach a fidgeting kid. You know, I think the worst thing to say to a fidgeting kid is calm down.
Peyton was the most fidgety kid.
Go play.
Sam was too, but Peyton had to stand up and bounce as she read. I don't even know how she did it, but that's how we learned to read. By standing up, her book was on the table. She'd hold onto the table and move her legs the whole time. And she loves to read. She's a reader. All my kids were readers. In fact, my oldest is teaching. She's a teacher.
Let me ask
she
you
loves
this.
School so much.
Let me ask you this. Are you able to sit for 5 straight hours and concentrate? No, you're not. So why do we think kids can? When with kids with a less developed brain are going to be better at things that we can't even do, it's stupid. It's parent driven, it's adult driven. And if you think about the kid first, when they don't want to run around, let them want to run. Oh, but I got to go. You need a pass to go to the bathroom. You need a pass to do this. You need a pass to do this. Whatever. How is that working out? Let the kid run around. Now I get it. Everybody lives in different places. I've got a backyard. Maybe you don't have a backyard. But if the kid is fidgety, he ain't listening to you anymore. He's not going to listen to you when you tell him to listen to you. He's already told you he's not listening. Am I close?
Right.
Nobody,
I saw someone mention something about a diploma.
Everybody knows this. Great idea. Hard to teach a fidgeting kid. It's not hard. Impossible. If you want the kid to learn, it's got to be a two-way street. If you just want to say, you should know that. Why would I learn this? I just started watching the TV show Beauty and the Beast on Netflix, and it's actually good. How ironic I'm watching Jeff's Beauty and the Beast mornings for Beauty and the Bates now. I love it. He has health concerns, and we are super concerned about. You know, I've worked with schools since 1993, Mama. I've worked with public schools in California, in Texas. I've walked on over 100 campuses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. I am not silenced.
You accepted that. Yeah, homeschooling is the way to go. There are so many great teachers. There are so many other people too.
Yeah.
And that's where I'll go with that. He has health concerns, and we are so. Yeah, I know your situation. Homeschool. I know, but homeschool. Not all of them were there. RB, I wasn't. I don't know what that means. Our schools are sending a basic curriculum to 10th to 12th graders. Yeah, schools are doing it different. Most schools are punting, in my never so home opinion. I'm sure there's going to be other opinions. Even my daughter might have a different opinion. We are all working hard to give our kids real-time curriculum. Google Meets. Google Meets is great. That's right. That's a good point, Barbara. Google, best company on the planet, by the way.
Not a lot of schools are using Google Meets.
Google, because if you show them how easy it is.
That's awesome.
There's this need right now to show value. And I don't disagree with that. Show value. But hey, Jay Skywalker still has a better last name than me. What's going on, my man? Find the tools. Use your phone. Use Zoom. Use Google Meet. Use what Microsoft has. There's so many opportunities that you can do it, whether you're a teacher or you're a mom or you're an employer or you're a dad or whatever you are. Find the tools that best help your kiddo.
Diploma, please.
Diploma, please. He does have an IEP since he was so sick and couldn't.
So he, up until the point that he has been attending school, you're going to have his transcripts. You can request his transcripts. Then for the rest of the year, you're going to finish out his transcripts. You're going to do that at home, finishing his transcripts. Then you can go to Homeschool Legal Defense. That's a website. You will sign that you are basically documenting these transcripts, and you can get your diploma for it's a $50 fee. You can get his actual physical diploma there. That's where a lot of our homeschoolers do it. There are several places to do it, but that is Homeschool Legal Defense. That's the best place to do it.
It's not hard. She's done it.
How
many people have you helped do it?
Hundreds every year. Because we do a whole
and we
graduation
love you. We would help you.
With our group.
That's insane. We did a prom thing and
yeah, we do proms. We do all of it.
The world likes to tell you it's really hard. Hardly anything is. Google Classroom is fantastic. School just I don't know much about it. I know that it's fantastic. I think it might have been you, ATJH. I don't know much about the Microsoft platform. I know it's there. We can only use Zoom or WebEx for work because of security HIPAA. We can only use Zoom or WebEx.
That's why we weren't using Zoom with our homeschool group, because there was a security issue.
Yeah, they fixed that now, but the headlines hit and everybody freaked out.
I'll have to ask. I haven't asked my daughter. I know they're Zooming, but I don't know why.
I think everybody's using Zoom. I think maybe I'm wrong. I think the biggest Zoom thing was people were putting out the invite, and then people put it on Facebook, and then Joe Idiot would from the basement would get it. But I might be wrong. There might have been a different layer. Google Classroom does rock, Barbara. Google Classroom, again, I've not used it, but I'm very well aware of it. My organizations, the last few organizations that I've been in, have always used Google, I don't know what's the word, platform, ecosystem, I guess is the right way to say it. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Slack. I'm a big fan of Google, all the Google things. We use Drive.
All the Google things.
All the Google things. They're the best. I like it. I don't know. We went off a little topic there. But anyway, happy to help anyone with that. Big believers in making things easier. Like, is that a fair way to say it? And most things are not nearly as hard as people make them. Money, that's why they're using Zoom. Zoom is free up to, I think, 250 people right now. I wouldn't swear to that. I think it was 50, and I think they've upped it to 250. And I think they just recently mentioned that they would keep it at that level. I'm not positive on that, but I don't like Zoom as much as everybody else does. I think Zoom is the hot new thing, but I mean, whatever. I live on Google Docs too, JLB Nerdy. Google Docs, if I'm working and I'm not on Google, I'm always on Google Docs. Everything I create is in,
we do.
Everything.
I mean, our staff schedule, it's the way that like the people
right,
physically at the store can adjust the schedule because we do it all on Drive. It's all on our phones. Someone calls in, they adjust the schedule right there. So then when I open it and see who's working today, I know. It's just a so much smarter way to work.
Mark says this is the time to reinvent the entire education system from the 20th century model. We have been stuck in the old school pattern for Brazilian. The most powerful union in the world is Major League Baseball. The second most powerful union on the planet is the Teachers Association, of which one of my daughters is part. Sorry, did not mean to put. No, sorry.
No, it's okay.
This is a topic that we just have fun with. We start our day and it goes wherever we want. I love that.
Wherever we go.
I tell my people who ask me for advice to don't have no topic. It doesn't mean to not go off topic. That means have a topic. Hey, I'm just going to hang out today. Not my style. But it works for some. If I can do what?
That's right. If I can do Google Meets, anybody can. I'm not tech savvy.
I don't remember you being that un-tech savvy. Yeah. That was double negative. I don't.
We barely had.
I guess life was different.
I think we just got the internet back then.
Yeah, that's true. It probably doesn't matter. You're right. If I can do Google. If I can do a Google Meets classroom, anybody can. Well, that's the thing. So why do I use StreamYard for my interviews? It's the easiest system for the guest. We're on StreamYard right now, but I'll be moving to Ecamm in the next 3 months or so for my Just Us videos or live streams. But I probably will, at least at this time, stay with StreamYard, which I'm using now for my guest experience, because you just have to not be dead to learn to, you click a link. If you have a camera and a mic and a computer, it works. And that's what I think about Google. They make it super simple for the user. You need to have different levels of tech ability for other things. Zoom is super easy. I think Slack is easy, but we've had some staff members who are like,
it's just getting started.
People want to think things are hard because it looks like more work to them. But whatever.
Well, and some of them are using these phones that are like just a little newer than a flip phone.
Yeah, I do too, Tina. Thank you.
You can't respond the same, and it's just
whatever. I'm a good listener or a learner. I mean, we all are good learners, right? Why? Why would anyone ever say they're not a good learner? But they do, Barbara. Barbara, you work with kiddos. You have for years. I have no children. I'm learning from all my YouTube friends, right? Except Chef. I love Chef. Gary V mentioned using. Oh, where'd it go? Gary mentioned using StreamYard on his daily show, and I got excited because I know. Oh yeah, StreamYard is. I like them. So when Creator Talk was a new show, Creator Talk is my show on Sunday nights, talking about this thing that is creating on YouTube and other social media platforms. Is when YouTube was taking down their live streaming platform to put in another one, but everybody was freaking out and they're taking away. And so I brought the StreamYard co-creators, well, one of the two, onto the show, and it was really, really great. I really like their product. You don't need to pay for their product. Their free product is spectacular. I pay for it because I want to have a logo up there, and I like some of the extras, and I want to give back to them. And it's pretty cheap. But and I get great. It's funny when people are always asking about for the free thing. I find that when I pay for the premium, it pays for itself and more. Like for instance, on TubeBuddy, So on TubeBuddy, I love TubeBuddy. I started paying the fee. They have 3 levels, $9. I don't know, like 19 and 75 or something like that. And I paid for the $9 level like 3 times ever. And now the relationships I've made and the referrals I've used, it's profitable for me. So I think that you just got to know what you're doing there. But it almost always is to my advantage to go premium. Isn't that interesting? It's just an interesting way to look at the world that I think most people don't. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Tina says the human species, every sentence that starts off with human species is over my head, but we're going to go with it anyway. Tina says the human species would have died out long ago if we didn't learn from our mistakes. Yes, we are all good, right? Evolution is a good thing. Keystone's only kidding. I don't know what we're kidding about, but that's okay. So we're 26 minutes in and we haven't talked about the contest and we haven't talked about the Blue Angels. Should I do the contest right now or should we talk Blue Angels right now? Lovely lady.
Let's do the contest or happen.
Contest, happen. She says, fine. Ready, set? Here's how this works if you're new. This is also how it works if you're not new. We have a contest every day until the dates fill up or the parks open. What are we talking about? The Disney parks in the United States are not currently open.
They're getting there though. They're getting there.
We've been saying that. I still find it's the left coast and the right coast that are lunatics on this. So I wanted to see what other people thought. I've been saying for quite some time that I thought around Memorial Day. I thought would be the early date, and I do, Mikey, and 4th of July would be a late date, but I think June for sure, if not May. I know we're in May now, but everybody I said that to about a week or two ago was laughing at me, and so Mikey, we do. So I decided to do a contest, mostly because I wanted to see what other people are thinking, but also because I want to do something nice for the viewers of the show and for my members. So here's what we're doing. We're giving away some Oop Oopies, which I'll say it again. They're fun to say. Did I say it once? I'll say it again. Oop Oopies. And yeah, so they're like a year old, year and a half old. I bought them a while ago. They're cute. They're light.
You're like, they're very old.
I don't know. I don't know, whatever. But I think they're kind of fun. They're Mickey and the Minnie, and they're kind of creeping me out. They're staring at me. They're time for me to go stare at you at your house.
They remind me of hamsters, but they're
They do. Now they do for sure. That's weird. So Christy's in the house. What's going on, Christy's Corner? You still coming on tomorrow night? We got to make sure you can do it on your not phone. I was going to email you today. I'm here, but I'm working, so that's okay, Christy. I'm glad you're here. Christy will most likely be a guest on our show tomorrow night. Disney pins. She can show you her Disney pins. Just make sure you're using a cam though, not your phone, okay? But I'll send you an email later. Actually, we're busy today, but hopefully I'll send you an email later. But love you, Christy. Glad you're here. Everybody, if you don't know Christy, you should know Christy. She does great videos. She's posting every dang day for the last 20 years. She's awesome. Go check her out. Okay, so we're doing this giveaway. They're vintage. Well, I mean,
yeah. Vintage.
I'm vintage.
1 year
I wish they were vintage.
Yes. Vintage.
That crazy Disney lady in the house. What's going on? If you guys don't know Tonya, you need to go check out her channel. She goes live all the time in the parks, except for she doesn't get to right now, except for she will again when the contest is done. So let's check her out. Great show, great lady. I was on her show Monday.
I think so.
That was pretty fun. I interview people on DizTube every Sunday night, and she's been on the show. And she said to me, "Hey, time to get you in the hot seat." She even used those words, and you like that. And it was a lot of fun. Being interviewed was kind of cool. It was weird. It was different. It was the same, but not.
People are asking you to talk about yourself.
I felt like I talked more about my personal stuff. I love me.
No kidding.
Want to hear more about me?
They all know.
JLB Nerdy. Oh, thank you. New members. So there you go. So that's a good segue. JLB Nerdy, thank you for becoming an extra Magic Friends member. Did you find Mar found Christy through my interview? That makes my day. That's why I do the show, to share awesome people that are out there. Mar, that makes my day. JLB Nerdy, that makes my day too. Tanya, that makes my day for being here. So anyway, so check out Tanya's channel. Check out Christy's channel. JLB Nerdy, you rock. So let's get to the contest. The day the parks open is up in the air. Oh, good song by 30 Seconds to Mars, but that's a whole up in the, and I want to sing that song. We're going to pick the day that the Disney parks will open. How does that get defined? The first day that a United States Disney park opens. For full, for not full, I'm the final arbiter of the answer. If you guess it and you're right, you win some Oop Oopies. If you're a member and you win, I'm going to throw in a $25 gift card. Why am I doing that? Because I love my members. I want to give back to my members. And of course, I want my members to continue to be members. So I'm going to do things like that for my members. So it's a free contest for everybody. and you get a new foofy if you win. If you
get two foofies.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm not going to rip them apart. And then, if you're a member, I will also send you a $25 gift card. Does that make sense? I feel like I interrupted myself 12 times there, but for anybody who's new, I wanted to make that clear. How do you get on the board? It's pretty dang easy. We're just going to do a trivia question right now. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's a bunch of dates already picking. Picking?
Picking.
Picking. There's a whole bunch of dates already picked. All right. Shanghai is an experiment. I mean, that's what everybody's saying. Yeah. I think Shanghai's open because, you know, they want money.
Well, I read today that they were going to start with most likely retail and restaurants first.
Disney parks.
Disney.
So I'm going to ask a trivia question. She's going to give me a Disney subject. I'm going to come up with a question. The first person who's a member and the first person who's not a member who answer. So we add 2 to the list today. So those of you guys who are ninja moding, come back. You're going to have to type if you want to win. All right. 2 people, 1 member, 1 non-member. It'll be the first people that I see on the screen, not you, because when you type, it comes up faster. Okay. Understand? So if you're going to get mad at me now. Cool with me? Ready, set? Disney trivia topic for a question.
Topic is the movie Coco.
Ooh, I like it. The movie Coco. Okay, so the movie Coco is one of my favorites. My first video that actually did decent was about Coco, so that's a nice one.
Your mom was in it with us too.
My mom was in it. She's on the. I wouldn't call it a good thumbnail, but it's still one of my favorite thumbnails. I love it. I love it.
The whole video was pretty special.
Hey, Teresa, what's going on? All right, so it looks like everybody's ready. So again, I'm going to ask the question. First person who's a member and first person who's not a member that I see on my screen, not your screen, my screen, gets to win. Then I'll tell you the dates that are available. You'll pick a date. Maybe you'll win a new poopy or 2. And if you're a member, a $25 gift card. What? Oh, Coco. I have a dog that's named after the dog in Coco. What's the name of our dog? 2 answers would be acceptable.
Our dog or the dog in Coco? Our dog.
If you listen to the question, I said it all. Okay. That's enough. That's all you get. I just watched it the other day.
Pretty easy.
We have a dog. It's named after a dog in Coco. There's 2 names that I would accept for this answer. Looking for the answers. Haven't seen it, darn. Yep, I get it. I just watched it the other day. It was Deb looking into the store, says Christy. Nothing much. Must watch. Did I just buy a car?
Oh, cool. Dun, 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 dun.
Bentley. No. I'll get the car thing. Dante, JLB Nerdy, just became a member. We're looking for a non-member now. I just yelled it out. Keystone. Oh, wait. Oh, now it just bounced like crazy. JLB Dante was the first member. Now it's going fast.
It's bouncing everywhere.
Hold on. Okay. JLB Nerdy. Don't forget JLB Nerdy was the first member.
JLB Nerdy.
Mar, you got it too, but right after. Tina got it, but right after. The first non-member is Keystone.
There we go.
So JLB and Keystone. Okay, so let me write that down. So yes, the name of our dog is in question at the house. The name of the dog in the movie.
He calls her Dante
because that's what we named her.
The rest of us call her Coco.
What did we name her?
Coco.
Lies.
Let me think.
You don't need to think.
Yes, it was Coco, Chanel, Dante, something, something, something. She's got like 5 names.
She might be prettier, but she's the liar of the 2. Dante is the name of the dog in Coco, which was the question that I asked.
It's the hairless dog in Coco and has the tongue out, and our dog is hairless and has the tongue out and not so pretty. But ours is like super wrinkly in her face, and she looks like an old grandma, so we call her Coco after the grandma Coco.
So we had an argument over what to name it, and so it's really turned into me calling the dog its name and you guys calling it Coco, which is fine, whatever.
It listens to Coco.
It listens to us. That's all. It doesn't care. We could call it Hey Stupid. It would turn around. You know it's true. Hey Jayhawk. That was for you, Mama.
No.
Would have come. All right, so let's do the winner. So JLB Nerdy was the member. So JLB Nerdy, you need to pick a date. So the May dates that are taken are the 16th, the 18th, the 20th, the 23rd, 24th, 25th. That's mine, but I gave it to Kelly. 28th, 30th, and 31st if you want May. If you want June, you can't have the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, the 8th, the 11th, the 15th, the 16th, the 20th, the 29th. Just tell me the date you want. The month you want.
Tell him the date. He'll say you can have one.
And I'll tell you what's close. Yeah, exactly. Tell me the date you like, and I'll tell you, you can have that date or what day is close to it. Does that make sense? Chanel, yeah, I mean, whatever.
Should know.
ATJH, you have a great day. Thanks for being here. Magic of the Mouse TV, we will be. Both are right. On with us tonight. We are going live tonight. It's a better way to say that. On Bush League Baseball, we're talking baseball. So with him, Bill and me. May 31st says JLB Nerdy. I think it's so Resort Budgeting has that one. So the first day, the closest days to that available are May 29th and June 4th. Would you like either of those 2 days? JLB Nerdy. May 31st is taken. May 29th and June 4th are the 2 days closest to that. Hey, Detroit Disney Duo. So I'm looking for JLB Nerdy's answer here. No way, Detroit. Way sooner than that. JLB Nerdy says May 29th. That's you.
Woo-hoo.
All right. And then Keystone, you get a pick too. You are our non-member picker of the day.
Non-member picker.
That's fun. Oops, cap lock. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know why people get mad about caps lock. Doesn't matter. Keystone, you still here? You get to pick. Give me the date that you want. I'll let you know. You can either have that or Resort Budgeting for the win, right? Anyway, Keystone, let me know the date you want, and then I will tell you if you can have it or what days are closest to the date you want. And that's your birthday. Oh, that's cool.
Very fun.
Keystone. Jeff, what was the second song you ever sang at the age of 198 months? The age of 198 months.
It must be 18 months.
I'm doing math. 78, 12, 24, 36, 48.
Yeah, she said it was 18.
16. That would be 16 and a half years old. Boy, math.
No. That's when you ever
What was the first song?
Months. First song that you sang.
Probably my favorite song ever. Still, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. You're not singing. Rubber Ducky, you're the one for me.
That's for you.
What's wrong with you?
It's not.
Super Fluffy Yeti. It's fun to say. Everybody say it at the same time. Super Fluffy Yeti, Super Fluffy Yeti. Super Fluffy. Pickers make it sound like they are mining for gold.
Pickers? Picker. Your big axe and you. Mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
August 1st says Keystone.
Woo!
August 1st you can't have because our good friend Detroit Disney Duo is there. You also can't have the second because Mar has it. You can have August 3rd or you can have July, the last day in July.
The last day in July or August 3rd?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You guys know how to do that to know which one? So July has 31 days. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So July has 31 days. So you can have July 31st or you can have August 3rd.
You didn't explain how you got that.
They know.
They don't.
Take me out to the ball
game.
Did I get it right,
You
Mama?
said ball game.
You look like Bruce Springsteen. I saw Bruce Springsteen live. I don't know why we're going back and forth.
Someone said you are a mess.
I'm a mess?
Yes.
Myers and the Mouse.
Myers and the Mouse
What?
said you're a mess. They know.
Fighter.
Yep, your mom said take
me out to the ball. Are we waiting on Keystone? So, Keystone, which one do you want? And then we're going to talk about Blue Angels. I think the chat's probably less fun when we're just like rocking
waiting. Come listen to Jeff sing Rubber
Did I really
Ducky.
sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game before I sang Rubber Ducky? I don't think that's true, Mama. I mean, I was little. You'd have to help me. I'm guessing it was Rubber Ducky.
I'm pretty sure it was on a cassette or something. And we listened.
I can tell you my favorite song. Well, I don't know. I guessed right, Eileen. Did you? I mean, yeah, right, Mark? What are you doing? Sit still.
No.
Take your Ritalin, freak.
I don't need
$1 Bob. Yes, you do.
Move.
You need Ritalin more than anybody I've ever met in my life.
That's why your
Six
kids are the way they are.
I know. Bunch of freaks
So we
running
had to
around.
homeschool.
Should hear the house. 6. Does that mean August 6th? Or I don't know. What are we talking
The
about?
worst is the stairs when Reagan's coming down.
Oh, you want July 6th?
Runs.
Keystone, I'm confused. Yes, that's it. You know what? Full sentences work. Well, you know what happens when you use full sentences? People understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pronoun usage is for people who want to drive me freaking crazy. Keystone, do you mean July 6th? Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. But I will say, you did is so the worst sentence ever.
You did.
It's the worst sentence ever.
She was answering you.
The next one. I mean, I don't know what date.
The next one. Whatever one's next.
So you want August. Keystone, do you want August 3rd? I'm writing you down for August 3rd. You tell me if I'm wrong.
August 3rd.
First, A, B, C. Easy as one. It's amazing that I like the Jackson 5 at such a young age.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Simple as do, re, mi.
Okay, he said yes.
A, B, C. All right. I come to the Jackie's my favorite.
We're having a party here.
All right. So, do you want to hear the best song ever from when I was a kid?
Yeah, sure.
What's the matter, you? Gotta
Kid.
know respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's not so bad. It's a nice place. Shut up in your face.
So that was your song for Peyton when she was a baby.
She still hasn't shut up.
Screamed all the time, so he would hold her in front of his face.
So it worked every time.
And sing that to her, and she would shut up.
She looked at me like I was crazy.
Just don't stop.
Like a fool.
Yeah.
Just like my mama used to say all the time. What's the matter, you?
Hey.
Gotta know respect. I wonder if you get copyrighted.
I don't think so.
Joe Dolce
It's not
back.
close enough. They probably can't tell what song it is. Okay, so what were we doing next? Oh, blue.
There was big, awesome, freaking fast blue planes flying over my head yesterday.
Yes.
So I'm gonna tell the story. I was gonna get a cool video.
He was, yeah.
You shut up. So I was gonna get a good video, and we're in the parking lot, and the whole world's there, and it was pretty cool actually. So two dudes show up and park next to us. Their families, two different cars, and they were both pilots. They were clearly from Naval Air Station Fort Worth,
That's cool.
right down the road.
Spot.
And Mr. Pilot Man said to us,
He had a cool name, Rocky.
"Just wait your turn." I'm talking about the other gentleman.
Oh, okay.
And he said, "Yeah, we were down at the flight line, but we wouldn't be able to see as well. So we came up here, which ensured that we had the best spot on the planet, right?" And so we're having a nice conversation, and the other guy rolls up, and his name was Rocky. I won't say the last name, but I typed it in. But they were both dressed up, but this guy was dressed up like he was at work, and he was. They had given him 2.5 hours off. No, she never cried yet, right?
Oh, whatever.
Anyway, and so
she screamed all the time.
The guy Rocky, who also is he's an Apache pilot.
Yeah, that's cool.
I invited him 3 times to come speak to our,
he was like, yeah, dude,
to our kids.
Go away.
But he didn't. Well, he was very cool, but he didn't accept the invitation. So I'm guessing he's busy. But which understandable. He might not be able to. So I don't know. Whatever the rules are. But anyway, it was really, really cool. So then I walked. So we could see from where we were downtown Fort Worth. We were near Naval Air Station Fort Worth, which is obviously in Fort Worth, but on the outskirts. Mm-hmm. And so we were looking down upon where they were going to land, which I hoped I didn't know, but we would have seen the landing from where we were, from up on a hill. It would have been freaking cool. Mm-hmm. But the gentleman said, "Oh, they're not going to land here. They're going all the way down to Houston," which I didn't know at the time, but whatever. So they just buzzed us. But we could see them doing the circle over Fort Worth.
Yeah.
In the distance, but we could see it. And we got a little video of that. And so then they flew down the freeway towards Saginaw. We would have seen them from our house for sure, but we weren't at our house.
They would have went.
They would have went, and they would have. Might have been closer, really. Well, no, it was pretty close.
No, I think we got a good view.
So then we see them do that. I'm going to walk into the field to get away from all the people, so there wouldn't be people in my video. And you know how they're coming so fast, right? Like they're flying.
And you don't hear them.
You don't hear them.
The way.
And so, and that wasn't a problem. I'm walking out in the field, but I didn't want chiggers and stickers all over me.
Yeah, he was walking through like chigger patch.
Yeah, I was. And I didn't want to step on a snake, and it was a beautiful day. And so I'm kind of looking down too, but I'm looking up, but I'm looking down. I take like 4 steps, and I look up, and I take 4 steps, and I look up, and I take 4 steps, and boom, they were right there.
We were watching him do that.
Yeah.
And Peyton goes, "Oh no, Dad's gonna miss him," because he's looking
And I
down.
almost did. Because no joking, I'm not joking. I took like 4 steps, and I would look up. And in that time, I'm just,
they were like there.
And they were right there. I'm like, oh. So I was ready, and I hit the button. And I'm watching them through my viewfinder, right? And I've got it. It's like they're not straight over me, but it's freaking perfect.
No, they're
hey,
very
Kay.
Close.
So I've got it. Like, they might be less than a half of a mile to my left. They're not going to go straight over my head, but it's a good shot. And so I've got it, and I keep them in the frame. I'm watching the frame. I am stoked how much framed I've got it. And I go like this, and I watch them, and they don't land. They go right over where they would have landed.
Right.
And
they let the roadway.
They let the contrail go, or whatever that's called, and it's beautiful. And I've got it. And it's amazing how fast that they were almost out of view. So they go out of view, and then I hold it, and wow, that was awesome. Check out all the people and all the American flags, and it was very patriotic.
It was awesome.
Freaking awesome. And I was proud of it. And I walked back through the thing, and they were telling us, oh, we thought you'd miss something. I'm like, no, man, it was perfect. It was the best thing, blah, 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 blah. And then I clicked to look, and I didn't click the button. Because I was like moving, right? So I clicked the button, and I assumed it worked. Well, it didn't. And I've done that before. I had a great interaction with my daughter and the Stormtroopers at Hollywood Studios that I clicked.
Talks about that.
Because it was perfect. So I got the Stormtroopers from far away, and they walked all the way to me, and they interacted with my daughter. It was like a 4 or 5 minute interaction, maybe, I don't know. And it was so good, and I was excited. And it's the same kind of thing. I hit the button, but then I was watching it. I didn't watch to see if I hit the button. It's the same kind of thing. I missed it, so I did not get the video. It didn't happen.
It's another oops.
Yeah, but we got good pictures. The pictures that we got were from Paula's camera. I think they were all from Paula. I don't think anyone, because I didn't take any of the pictures. Yeah, I know.
I was trying to get
some of the stuff I got was
get the video.
Yeah. When they were over Fort Worth, I got some video, but it's cool, but it's not worthy of usage.
Yeah.
But anyway, I sent to Jackie. There's some other of my friends who asked for it. Video that was from our friend who was standing right next to us.
Yeah, our friend videoed that was next to us. So
I didn't. I've done it before, Jackie. It's like when you're using your phone and it's like an action shot. Like you hit the button, but sometimes it does. You gotta like make sure you depress it. I mean, there's no button. It's just,
it's a screen. It's just a spot on the screen.
So it didn't work. It's happened to me before. I know. It's so disappointing. And I swear it was framed so good. It was still a neat experience. I still loved it, but I didn't get to share it with you guys. Well, I mean, it's out there. There's great videos of it.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. But it's a funny story now. But it was an honor to see it. And we were joking about before they came how fast it's gonna be over. Like we waited there for like 40 minutes. We were there for a long time. And we knew it though. I mean, it's gonna be for like less than a minute of seeing it.
Yeah, we knew we'd be waiting 40 minutes for 3 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Not even that.
Yeah, everybody who does what we do has done it. Yeah, I push the button a lot. And sometimes please do, Jay. I would love to see it. I love that stuff. I'm fascinated by that stuff. So again, I got to talk to mostly one of the two guys, but both of them. But I shared with them that I grew up in San Diego and just driving by Miramar all the time. I saw all kinds of neat things. I remember just driving on the freeway, seeing the stealth bomber. I've seen it 3 or 4 times, and it was just really cool. I mean, we've really been blessed with where we live. And I shared with one of the gentlemen when we were buying this house, we had to sign that we were okay. Yeah, Miramar. Yeah.
We had to sign.
Yeah, Barbara, I was with you some of those times. That's right. We had to sign something saying we understand that the house is going to shake and our windows could break.
We're over a flight.
Because we're so close to NAS.
We're like, yes.
Is it NAS Fort Worth, or do I just call that because the NAS Miramar? I think it's Naval Air Station Fort Worth.
I don't know.
I hope it is.
It's a big lake and a runway.
It's a little lake and a runway. So Barbara and I used to work together, and we would take the kids on.
They kind of merge.
That's true. That's true. They do. We used to take kids on field trips, and on occasion, I remember it being hot those days. Barbara, do you remember that? I remember not even enjoying that because it was hot. But I remember sitting in really hot seats one time, and the kids were yelling and not having fun, and I didn't have any fun.
Hot days on the buses full of kids is such a
wheels on the bus go round and round.
It's not fun.
Yeah, I do miss, Barbara, and not just because you're here, Barbara. I do miss hanging with Barbara and Andy. Like me and Barbara and Andy would cruise around down at like a Balboa Park. Barbara, remember that? 1,000 degrees on. Oh my gosh, yes. Mike's Computer Tips in the house. I live an hour past Disney World. They have no deals for Florida residents, so I don't go there. I mean, they totally do have deals for Florida residents, Mike's Computer Tips. I have friends who pretend like they're Florida residents to get the Florida residents pricing. Sorry to disagree with you when you first heard. Disney is a ripoff. Okay, cool. You not going there will make the line shorter for me, so I agree with you. You're right. Good morning, everyone. Sorry for being late. I am helping my mom with chores around the house. Caitlin, good for you. I love that. Yeah, it was so hot, Barbara. But anyway, some of my favorite memories, I did not like going on those trips. I'm not going to pretend like I did. But I did like hanging out with Andy and Barbara and some of the other staff. And I miss those days. I don't miss field trips in general. No, I do miss my friends.
What I did like about field trips is it made the day go like super fast because like you're out and about and doing things with the kids, and then when they get back, it's almost time to go, and you're like, whoa, that was a crazy fast day.
Yeah, but that's true.
That's about it.
When I
couldn't do it.
Some of my favorite memories, not some of my favorite memories, some of my best held, most remembered memories are unrelated, really. They're like, So when I went to work for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Escondido, Barbara, that turned into the Boys and Girls. I am a funny guy, Mike, and good luck to you. And you're not going to Disney. It's weird. Like, I didn't like driving a bus. As soon as I didn't have to drive a bus, I didn't drive a bus. I got out of that as soon as I could. But my memories of it are like afterwards, like being the last one there and parking the bus and sweeping the bus. It was a very just me time. It was 20 minutes of calm in a crazy day. Isn't that weird?
All the kids.
Yeah, there's no, yeah. You work an 8-hour day, so 9 hours with an hour lunch, and it was like, it was the 20 minutes. Yeah, it was 20 minutes of sweeping out the bus. And I remember on occasion being sad when it wasn't messy because I had to get back right then. I mean, I love the kids, but I'll let him. He's fine. He's fine. I don't mind if he's there, Mar. It is what it is. He won't be a long-time member. He doesn't like Disney. He's just here to be a troll. I don't care. You be you, buddy. You be you. Ready, set, autism family. Hello, everyone. Glad to. Oh, I appreciate it. Glad you are here. Good seeing you, and good to see you too, Mike. Even if you're wrong, not everyone's right, but if you want to be right, just listen to me, and I'll tell you what to think. That'll piss them off. Hey, Amy, what's going on? Hey, Tina, what's going on? So anyway, so yeah, we saw the Blue Angels. So how was your experience? Was it as awesome as you were hoping? Was it too fast? What are your thoughts?
No, it was what I expected. It was really cool. I got pictures. I'm excited. Yeah, it was really neat.
I thought it was amazing. Like it's not once in a lifetime, but it's once in a not very often. You know, Our daughter was we were driving in the car. Boy, there was a lot of traffic, because it was the first time everybody can get out of the house too. I think that was part of it, right? So we all got out of the house and watched the Blue Angels. And
like the theater. Okay, so the movie theater parking lot is massive, and it was full.
It is massive.
We wound up going like down the hill to a couple other restaurants where there were large parking lots that were empty at the time, but before it started, it was full. So it was cool. What I loved was all the kids sitting like on the roof of their car with their flags. They had Texas flags and American flags, and so that was really cool.
Oh, where they? Ready, Set, Autism says they're going. Blue Angels are going over you tomorrow. Where are they going? I haven't been following.
That's awesome.
I've been following it. I don't know where they're going next, but that's awesome. I do love they're doing this. So anyway, my daughter was asking, do they do this all the time? Is it like once a year? Is this a show? And I said, I guess we've never taken to her an air show. No, I've been to so many of them.
Because she's been super sensitive to loud, and
that's true.
We've never done that with her because
it's
not. It wouldn't be an enjoyable day for her.
Reagan is on the autistic spectrum.
Yeah, she's on the spectrum.
Autistic spectrum. My mouth didn't work.
Certain things we just know are like, let's not even go there. And that's
you're right. That's true. We have talked about that. I just forgot. But anyway, she enjoed it, and I think she was asking.
Loud.
Oh, Jacksonville. I did see they're going to Jacksonville. I did see that.
Yeah.
I like Jacksonville. Anyway, but it was neat to tell her the story. No, they're doing this to salute the first responders and the nurses and the doctors, and while we're in the pandemic.
Which made her love it more.
It did, and then it made her ask me more questions. She said, "Well, how often do we have pandemics?" And I said, "Well, hopefully this will be the only one you ever have in your life."
She said something like, "Well, so we won't get to see it again until the next pandemic."
Yes, that's right.
And we're like, "Oh, girl, we're not having another one."
Were they close to
We'll
yeah. I mean, I don't know honestly how many times I've seen the Blue Angels. It's not a everyday occurrence, but I've seen them a bunch.
So I've seen them a bunch too.
Yeah. I guess we just lived where that kind of stuff happened.
We've always been near Air Force bases.
Caitlin says, I know that the NC, I'm assuming National or North Carolina National Guard is flying over North Carolina. There you go. For our healthcare. That's cool. Okay, so they're going to North Carolina too. That's cool.
So what I didn't see during this flyover, the one we did yesterday, was the red planes that said in navy blue Navy on the bottom of them.
They went by really fast.
No, not those. Not the Blue Angels. There was another set that was out practicing that looked like just like propeller type planes. They were super cute and red.
I don't know. I mean, there was a bunch of planes out before, but your excitement just sounds. Your excitement sounds. I know I am. Sounds just like how I felt when I came across the presidential plane, Air Force One, when the president is aboard practicing. That's cool. Yeah, it's come by too. We didn't see it. It went right over the same. I think it landed there.
It landed there. Yeah.
I don't know. There was some. I think President Trump was speaking in Fort Worth. I don't know what I'm talking about. It wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that
we
long
didn't see it.
But we just saw pictures. It was really cool.
Yeah, I think we were at work, whatever.
Yeah.
That's kind of thing. We'll go to it if we can. Yeah, I think it was during the middle of the work day.
Yeah.
My buddy was in his, that's cool. I would agree. Autism and, where'd it go? And loud planes can be, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No. Thunderbirds went over our house. Wow, my poor mom was looking for them. That's cool. Armelia isn't bothered by loud, but we took them to the air show. Okay. Yeah. I live near Fort Dix. Very cool, Mikey. I hear the military training a lot. I love it. So we grew up near Camp Pendleton. She grew up right next to Camp Pendleton. I grew up farther away. I felt like I was close to Camp Pendleton until I met her. She was like, your town butted up against it. Like you were right there.
We were right against Camp Pendleton and the Naval Weapons
Like one of the
Department.
gates was right by your friend's
gate
shrine.
was next to where we, yeah. That wasn't my childhood. My childhood was at Norton Air Force Base, right there. College.
Well, but
I lived there.
But Camp Pendleton would do their training sometimes and shake our house with the ordnance, like with the explosions.
So, and I had a bunch of friends.
Oh, it's almost 10. Wow.
Yeah, I had a bunch of friends and families that I had served back then that were on the base. They either lived on the base or they were active duty then, and I had access to a lot of really fun things. It was great.
We did. You know, somebody was saying yesterday how, I don't know, they made some nice comment and they said we're doing a good job with life or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but you know, we've done a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think having our show and sharing, like, remember the day where we talked about the people we've met?
Yeah.
I remember thinking, wow, I've met a lot of people.
Our work has actually put us
being old and doing what we've done.
We are older now, so the list gets
50 years of me. Barb knows, I missed the Camp Pendleton War Games.
Yes.
I don't know if it made me feel safe. I was in awe.
Loved it.
I was in awe of the awesome power.
And then every once in a while, they'd actually accidentally like set a hill on fire. And they'd have to run out and put it out.
Those fires could get nasty out there too.
Yeah. And then the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love it. Well, I had fun today. I can't believe, you know how I know that I like this show? The hour flies by.
Yeah.
It does. Doing the things that we do on YouTube, like the day before yesterday's video, which hasn't even gotten good views. I worked on it. I haven't sent it. Doesn't matter. I worked on it because of the eyes that I am pretty sure will see it. And it wasn't like my best work, but I worked on it a little harder than the average bear. And it took me like 4 hours. I'm like, what? So when you do those kinds, I mean, in this time of you can't really be in work like you normally would, I guess it's okay. But it's a lot of work. Yeah. Hey, Bill, in Kentucky, we had the Air National Guard fly. Nice. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
Tina was saying with the little planes I'm talking about are Thunderbirds. And they flew double formation last week. So with Blue Angels, we just didn't see them. I saw them practicing and I was like, oh, that's the coolest little plane. Well, that's cool. Okay, Thunderbirds. Blue Angels, Thunderbirds.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Thunderbirds aren't, I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong. I'm not really sure. Bill, what's going on? Glad to see you, my friend. Happy to see your face, your name in the chat. I just noticed the time. I'm so glad I was able to stop in. Me too. I'm just noticing the time too. So Mama Mouse, I'm assuming, is going live. She usually does a pretty fun, crafty thing at 10 o'clock our time. She's in Kansas, so it's the same time here as there. Tina says I was born and raised in Griffiths, which is now closed. Oh, okay. Yeah. Very cool. All right, so I had a blast. So thank you for members. JLB Nerdy, thanks for becoming a member today. JLB Nerdy and Keystone, congrats on being in the contest. The contest winners will win 2 Oofoofies, even if it's the computer guy who doesn't like standing in line at Disney and the prices are too expensive for Florida people, and he should definitely stay away. And if you're a member of the channel, which I'm sure the computer guy was signing up for any second, then you also get a $25 gift card just because I love my members and they bless me and I want to be blessing them too. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. Is there something we said we would say? I'm feeling like that guilt of, I forgot, but I don't know what I forgot.
No, we did Kelly's stuff, Blue Angels, and the contest.
Check out Kelly Iskra from I don't know what the right way to say it is. Her channel is The Mickey Bunch. She's my co-host on Friday nights for Disney Pins Live. Tonight, Bush League Baseball, talking baseball with Bill and Jeff. And it'll be on Bush League Baseball channel, not mine. And then tomorrow night, we're doing Disney Pins Live. Christy will likely be our guest. I'll send her a note here, hopefully tonight. And confirm that. Saturday morning, Beauty and the Beast, or Beauty and the Bates, whatever you want to call it. Sunday night, DizTube with 2 of my favorite mamas. Talking about 3 of my favorite mamas, if I can get through without being all sad. And then DizTube, Creator Talk. I don't think I've told everybody the topic, and I don't want to yet. With the Lynn Project, it'll be fun. We'll be talking about something from TubeBuddy that you need to check out. www.tubebuddy.com/Dole Whip for a free download. And yes, that's an affiliate link to help me out. And we'll have a creator spotlight, which is the part I didn't want to tell you about because, well, I just don't want to tell you, but it'll be fun. All right, I think that's it. Go check out Mama on Myers and the Mouse. There it is. There's the link. Perfect timing. Myers and the Mouse going live right now. They are friends of mine. They are awesome, and they are freaking awesome. I'm just going to say that again. So go check them out. I'll be tonight, Bush League Baseball, not this channel, that channel. Another Iskra and/or Eskra. That's right, Mama.
Yep.
Mama. Ooh. All right, that's it. You don't have to go. You can't stay here. Anything you want to say?
No.
Computer
Yeah.
guy, I love you. Sorry about the lines in Disney. I'm sorry. I'll get you a coupon or something.
Goodbye.
See you next time.